All right, here we go. Yesterday, I had to go do some car work, get my car fixed. Had some stuff I wanted to get done to it. Decided I'd walk right down. Comic book shop's not far from where I was at, so I walked down, hit an eclectic plastic, picked up a few things. And today, when I got home, this was waiting on me. What is it? It is part of a run, and also it is a very nice key in which I was waiting on. I spent a total of $26. However, this book currently sits at around anywhere between $1 to $180. Now, I haven't taken it much out. Because again, I just opened it. But as you can look, he did post good pictures of it. Little wear at the corner here. Everything else looks good. A little bit of mark there, but I think that's just color bleed from something. Everything else looks good. So, again, I just seen this on the wall at a place I go that actually does real good pricing, and he still wanted close to like $140 for it or something like that. So, even if I maybe $120, but either way, I paid $26 for this. Now that actually helps me fill in my run without me spending an arm and a leg to do it. And it also is something I had in my original collection from my childhood, so I wanted it back, but I didn't want to kill myself with cost. Picked up this Conan Universe. There is just the one they did. Again, there's the newsstand, this one, the direct, and then there's another one they do, which is supposed to have an insert into it, but they're all Conan Universe. Working on my Conan run, picked up this one. Higher numbers here, 223, 248, and 258. I'm also looking at different Conan ones. I'm kind of iffy whether I want to, but this is Conan from the Dark Horse comics. Again, these are shorter runs, so I might test the waters, see if I like these. Again, if you stick to Howard's original stuff from Conan, and at least stay to the character, you'll have really good stories. And I think Dark Horse did pretty good with that in Star Wars. This is another Conan in which I'm looking at, again, was shorter. This is Conan the Cimmerian. So again, just got to determine whether I want to make an attempt at these. Picked up Conan the King, or King Conan. This is the border one. It's a newsstand. And this finishes my Cole run, the Destroyer. This is with the last one I got to get, and now I have his comic book related appearances from his first to this. I've still got to get the magazine. Picked up, and this is where I was kind of iffy, but it's still the late 90s, so it's still based out of the animated series the way I like. This is Batman Gotham Adventures. Another one, Batman Gotham Adventures. One where he's fighting Man-Bat. Beautiful Two-Face. On this one, I got to look up why it's more expensive, but I think it may be a combination of the art and style. Batman Adventures number 11. Working on my Captain Marvel run. This is number 55. It's now back in my collection because it was of mine at one time. So was this one, number 58. With Drax the Destroyer on it. Now this is a book I already have, but however, I like picking up some of these earlier Spectacular Spider-Mans if I can get them cheap, and at $3, this was cheap and worth it. Same thing with this one. This one's actually another, key in the run, because these are Frank Miller art and stuff back when he was drawing like a normal person. Picked up this Mighty Comics. There's only like 10 in this setup, and it switches out to who they're having on, as part of it. But the Hangman's in here, and the Shield is. So I love the Archie, the Red Circle characters, stuff like that. So this was worth it to me for $4. Originally, they had a $28 price tag on it from the shop that he bought all these from. So yeah. Picked up this, really love the yellow to it. This is at the end of what I'm willing to collect for certain characters. Captain America is one of them. I will go all the way up to 86 because that's when I graduated, and about the end of what I thought comic books were kind of phasing out, being worth something. Picked up another Batman Forever. Again, I try to pick up all the movie adaptations and stuff when I can. Picked up another Showcase 100. I like the anniversary kind of issues in that way, as well as that was only $2. So for a showcase of that, I figured that was worth it. Picked up this for my Defenders run, just number 149. Again, I'm working both sides of it. If I can get the older, I get it. If I can't, I try to get the ones at the top so I can finish. Again, this is another run in which I collected all the way up to pretty high. I've only got a couple of these left, and I will be done with that entire run. This is a later series from the 90s. The only reason I collect it is because at this time, even after the crisis, they were trying to tell the stories of the origins, the proper, of what it was. You got Hawk and Dove, and also Cave Carson, and Chris KL 99. So I'm like, well, that's like I said, I really want to really go through these. It's like going through the cards when you do it. Picked up this Wonder Woman. It's a direct. I have the newsstand already. Again, I'm working on the end of the Wonder Woman run. This is also a key, but trying to figure out why. I got to look it up for it. And last but not least, picked up this thing with Lockjaw. Again, I'm just got a handful of Marvel 2-in-1s left. I'm kind of filling in the Thing run as I go, so that basically I will eventually have Marvel 2-in-1 running all the way up into the Thing, and then running all the way to finish that too. That way it'd be just a straight read of 100 out of the Marvel 2-in-1 to I think 37 or something like that out of these, give and take. But it's a really cool. They do very well. They just don't team up like he does in a Marvel 2-in-1 all the time, so it's not as big a deal. So, but I still like the Thing a lot, so I thought that was a cool one. And that's it. That's all of them. Which one was your favorite? Which one did you get excited about the most? Which one would you have bought for that price? I'm excited about that one because, again, I've been looking at that one and never finding anybody that's willing to sell it that cheap. And again, it looks like a really good book at that price. And direct to newsstand, basically, you're going for about the same thing. All right. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.